Hello world, how y'all doing, man? Another blessed day, man. Like I told y'all before, we going back to back, back to back. Yeah, believe that. By waste no time, we about to get straight into it. I'm about to tell y'all about the time I got into a fight by gambling at the club. All right, this is like 97. We at the world famous club Skipp, AKA the Animal House. That's what they used to call it, right by Claiborne Bridge, right on side the bridge. Go in club Skipp, go upstairs. The club is downstairs. It's also upstairs too. But when you go upstairs, there's this room where they got a pool table in, and that's where we gambling on top of the pool table. Now you got a few people in there. I mean, you got a nice bit of people in there. There's always a nice bit of people in there. Different hoods, different people, you know, they're going to the club. They feel like they want to go gamble. They want to get them a drink. They're going to go upstairs and go in the gambling room. So this in particular night, you got a, let me see, a little 7-wall sprinkle here and there, a little 9-wall, a little east, a little uptown, you know. It's nice. You know, they got a lot of bread in there. A lot of bread on the table. When you gamble in a skate, on a pool table, sometimes it's anything goes. Dice fall where they may, anything goes. Then there's night when it's all green. You know what I'm saying? Just a table. They'll tell you that, just a table. So you gotta be on the green of the pool table. You know that green felt of the pool table, you got to be on that. Now there are times when you're shooting the dice and you roll them, that pocket where the pool ball go at, if that dice hanging off the side of that table, sometimes they would call that no good, especially if it's hanging off the side. Now, if it's, sometimes if it's still visible, like a little bit, sometimes you can't tell, they'll call it good. If they can't tell or recognize it, they're gonna call it good. But 99% of the time, they're gonna call it right, depending on who called it, the game. Now, y'all heard me talk about Key Hunter before, rest in peace. Key Hunter was usually the person up there running that with my guy TR. You know, I'm gonna leave his name like that. My dude, you know, he used to be in there. But TR or Key Hunter not in there. So the guy that got running the table, I don't care for him. Cause I mean, he never called it right. Especially if the right person's shooting or the wrong person. Depending on who he is shooting, he gonna call it good or bad. If it's a shooter or do he know about that chaos, he could see that dice hanging off that hole, hanging off bad, and he supposed to call it bad, but he gonna call it good because dude a shooter. That's what type of dude we were dealing with. And this in particular night, that's who was in there. I really didn't want to gamble, but because he was in there. But because I'm just chilling, I'm having a little fun, come on, I'm gonna shoot a little dice tonight. So I'm on the dice, I'm doing my thing, I done hit a few points. Now they got this little young guy in there. He's out more on the east. Matter of fact, living dead right now. Rest in peace. But I ain't gonna call his name. He in there with his little partner. But he was a little wild, little young, you know, like 22, 23, wild and tripping, cutting up, doing this thing. And like I said, it's like 97. Dude wild, he tripping, he be cutting up. But he love to shoot dice. But I've already heard he a sore loser. I ain't paying that no mind because he gambling. I'm like, he know who and what not to, you know, trip off or whatever. Anyway, I'm shooting dice. He fading me. So what he got this little thing, what he like to do when he's shooting against you, when he betting you, when you don't hit your point, when you roll, he won't bet 50 more. If I shoot and I don't hit my point, 50 more, bet. I shoot the dice again, I don't hit my point, 50 more, bet. So that's his little thing. Listen, we starting off shooting 100, bet 100. By the time we finish with him, with the 50 more, because my pointers are full. I'm getting the dice, I'm rolling them, I'm shaking them. My pointers are full. So when we finished doing all that, I had them bet 1,600, he had them bet 1,600, pot 3,200. Big old pot. Now, anybody that gambles with me, they know when I catch a 4 or a 10, I drop shot. That's my shot. I drop the dice. But the whole time I've been shooting, I've been grabbing the dice, shaking them, and I'm jumping them. I'm throwing them, and the dice hitting the table, and boom, 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 boom. I throw them up, boom, 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 boom. They doing that. But I'm shaking and I'm rolling, but I'm making them jump. So I'm tired of that. So what I do is I grab the dice, throw them in the air, and let them fall. Two stupid deuces. Two stupid deuces. That's what that for. Man, them deuces was so stupid. Lil couldn't believe it. He go to hollering at dude. Man, you serious? You gonna let that go like that? You gonna let that go like that? Nah, man, I want my money, man. You gotta shoot that over. Now, he ain't trying to stop me from picking up the money. He talking to the man that's running the dice. So either he gonna try to get his money from him, or he not gonna get his money, because I'm not about to give it back. So, you know, they fussing. He got so mad, he grabbed dude around the neck, and the security guy in there was like, man, you gotta get out. So they put him out. So we stayed in that gamble. They put him out. We gambled for about another hour and a half. Don't you know, an hour and a half when I walked out that club and walked off the street, the club's still going on. You know, it was early, so, you know, they doing their thing. You know, when I walk across the street, man, my little partner, my little young boys, we go to the car. Man, you know, that man still was out there. We go under the bridge, that man come behind me and said, man, what's him? I said, what's up? He said, man, give me some of my money. I'm like, give you some of your money? I'm like, you telling me or you asking me? I'm like, calm down, bro. I say, they told me you was so loser, bro, but chill out, bro. It ain't that serious. I go in my pocket, I pull out 200, I give it to him. That man slapped him 200 out of my hand. I say, man, I'm like, you know what? You mad, you lost your little bread, it's cool. I'm gonna give you a pass, but you don't know what you're doing right now. You can tell, yeah, I've been drinking a little bit too, but I ain't tripping. I ain't feel played or nothing. I'm just like shocked that he done that. All right, Lil one, you got that. Man, Lil one said, man, give me my money or you know what's up. I'm like, huh? That's when my little young boys, they pull out the gas. I'm like, nah, chill out. I'm like, what you mean? Give your money or else. Like, man, we gonna do something. I'm like, we gonna do something? I'm like, yeah, we gonna do something. I'm like, do what? I'm like, you gonna fight? He said, yeah, we gonna fight. I'm like, you really gonna fight me? He said, yeah. 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 He did it just like that. I'm like, all right, cool. I take my yeah, give it to my partner. I turn toward him. I'm like, come on. Boom, 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 bing. He hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? He hit me a few times. You got a few little licks in, but I bing, 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 he hit the ground. When he hit the ground, I'm like, you asked for that. I ain't want to do you that. You asked for that. I went picked up the two $100 bills. I gave it to his partner who he was with. I said, when he get up, give him 200, man. Dipped out. We got in the car, we voosed out. It's just crazy because that could have went a whole number of ways. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't see Lil one no more after that. I mean, a couple of weeks later, I heard Lil one that got killed. So, you know, it ain't nothing else come from it. So, you know, I just tripped out. But the only thing came from it was this. You're not going to believe this. A chick I had been dealing with for about 4 months, you know, off and on, about 4 months. She hits me and like, where you at? I'm like, I'm uptown. I'm in the project. I'm in the Melph. I'm about to pull up. I'm like, all right. She feisty. She mad about something. But she pull up on me by the project, her and her two partners, her little two little road dogs who she always with. They look like twins, but they're not. They're sisters. They out the east. She out the east, they out the east. Her cousin was out the east who got killed. But anyway, she tell me, yeah, you had a fight around Skipp? I said, yeah. She said, that was my little cousin. Little black boy? I said, yeah, that was my cousin. I'm like, yeah, what you want me to do? You want to fight him. You want to fight him. She going up. She going up. I'm like, how I'm supposed to know who he was? All I know, he was another individual around the club that lost his money. She like, you want to fight him? I'm like, man, listen, calm down. It's not that serious. No, I don't want to deal with you no more. Get out of my face. Don't tell me nothing. My cousin dead now. Ooh, I'm like, listen, I'm sorry your cousin dead, but I ain't had nothing to do with that. She like, I don't care. You want to fight him. I don't want to deal with you no more. I'm like, cool. So she just fired me because her cousin threatened me. And I told her that. I'm like, he threatened me. Say you give him his money or else. She still ain't want to hear it. She just knew I fought her cousin and she didn't want to deal with me no more. I'm like, all right, cool. About a month later, I'm dealing with another female. Got me another nice little yeah. Nice little yeah. I'm talking about a yeah with the yeah with the yeah. short, 5'5" with brown eyes. Look like she been running track all her life. Legs, hips, butt, nice. So, I'm feeling Lil one. Lil one feeling me. She tell me, you going out tonight? I'm like, yeah, I'm going out. I'm going to Skipp. She tell me, I ain't going to Skipp. I used to go to Skipp, but I don't go to no more. I had a fight now. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, well, go wherever you going at. I'm going to Skipp. When I go to Skipp, who I run into? I run into girl and her two little partners. They with another little dude, which is her little boyfriend now, who she dealing with. She trying to make me mad at me jealous by dealing with Lil one. Now, I know Lil one. I'm cool with Lil one, but I don't tell her that. At the end of the night, I'm leaving out the club. They coming toward me. It's her, Lil one, and got her two little flunkies behind her. When I walk out, dude, they coming toward me. Dude, dab me off. She grabbed that boy. Don't touch him. Don't dab him off. Don't. I'm like, you don't want the man to dab me off? I'm like, man, that's crazy. Dip off. Call girl. Where you at? About to come get you. We go into the hop. We go to IHOP. We go sit there, eat, chill. We just cooling. Matter of fact, I'm lying. We didn't eat. We ordered our food. Guess who come walking through the door? The two flunkies, girl partners. I couldn't believe it. I said, well, man, you serious? Oh, like I said, why me? Why me? Now, I thought I was cool, because when a lady asked them, do they want to be seated or do they want order to go, they said to go. So I'm like, whew, that's the bullet. So I keep my head down into the menu, talking to girl. Because we just were running. We had been talking. Before we ordered, we talked and ran it and drunk a little tea or whatever. So we just chilling. One of them said, I got to go use the bathroom. She go use the bathroom. I keep my head down. Man, while I hear, are you fucking serious? And I raise up. She on me. I'm like, man, that's crazy. She called her partner. Come here. Come see. Come see. She called her sister. Look, check him out. Guess who he with? I see they no girl. Boy, are you serious? I know you didn't play with my friend like that. I'm like, playing with your friend? What is you talking about? Girl done ran back in the seat and grabbed a ketchup bottle. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, bag up, man. Bag up from the table. Go ahead. Bag up. Y'all bag up. Girl got the ketchup bottle. But she done pushed back into the seat like, you know, she ready for it to go down. So I'm like, what's going on? She like, remember I told you I had to fight and escape? I'm like, I had to fight with them. I'm like, for real? She like, yeah. I'm like, oh, wow. Girl and her sisters had a fight with these two flunkies and old girl I used to deal with. Man, what they do? Get on the phone and call their partner. Oh, girl, you're not going to believe this. Skipp in the club with so-and-so and woo-wah-wah, woo-wah-wah. I'm like, what y'all doing all that for? They put on speakerphone. Yeah, he with her right now. She like, I know he ain't in there with her. Yeah, he in there with her right now. I'm telling you, he in there with her. That's what her partner's telling her. She like, I'm on my way. I'm like, you on your way? What you doing? What you coming over here for? Don't worry about why I'm coming over there. I'm like, man, y'all ain't better do this girl nothing. Oh, you trying to protect her? You trying to protect her? She coming loud through the phone. I'm on my way over there. I'm like, wait, ain't you with your dude? She like, I don't mean nothing. I don't care. I'm on my way. I'm like, where you at? She like, I'm at Dennis. I'm like, Dennis? You at Dennis? $4.99? Home of the Grand Slam? I said, wait, I said, you trying to make me mad with a dude that got you at Dennis? $4.99, home of the $5 breakfast? I'm like, man, we at the Hop. Home of the Rooty Tooty, fresh and fruity. You tripping. That's my favorite thing to get at IHOP, the Rooty Tooty, fresh and fruity. And what? I'm like, man, come on, man. Go ahead, man. I don't even waste your time coming over here. Because by the time you make it over here, we're going to be gone. I said, excuse me, ma'am. We was eating that here, but can you make that to go? We about to get out of here. Sure enough, when they bagged up and gave us some little breathing room, I got with girl, we got our food, we got out of there, man. It was over with. We wasn't about to do all that with them, man. Ain't no way in the world. They crazy, man. Ain't no way in the world. Anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the story for the night. You know, it's good, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is Rippa, Skipp out the Melph, signing off. Y'all have a blessed one.